sister-in-law Nadia introduced me to this smashed potato salad at a family dinner, and I knew I had to have the recipe because my 9-year-old totally loved it, and I don't remember the last time my 9-year-old liked potato salad. It's a keeper. You're gonna love how we prepare these potatoes, and I'm craving some smashed potato salad, so let's get started. For our star ingredient, you'll need some small gold potatoes. You can also use red potatoes. Scrub those clean and cut off any weird parts of the potatoes, but leave the skins on. Transfer the potatoes to a pot and add enough water to cover the surface of the potatoes. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce the heat to keep it at a low boil and continue cooking for about 25 minutes or until the potatoes are easily pierced with a fork. When they're done, drain the potatoes. Now you'll need a large rimmed baking sheet. Cover that with a sheet of parchment paper and generously drizzle some extra virgin olive oil over the paper. Transfer your potatoes to the prepared pan and be careful they are hot. It's easier to mash these while they are still warm, so transfer them to the pan right after they're cooked. Space them out somewhat evenly. They need a little bit of room to expand as you smash them down. And to smash them, you can use the back of a large mason jar or use a potato masher, whatever you have on hand. Press them down to about a 1/2 inch thickness. Then drizzle all over the top generously with some more extra virgin olive oil and season with salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Set those in a preheated oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 15 minutes. Once your timer is up, remove them from the oven and you're gonna flip the potatoes. Flipping halfway helps promote even browning on both sides, and it gives you a chance to add more olive oil and to season that second side with salt and pepper. Pop them back in the oven and bake for another 12 to 15 minutes or until the potatoes are crisp and golden at the edges. You can see that golden brown skin, and that is flavor, my friends. This is exactly why we do not peel the potatoes. Set the potatoes aside to cool. I do like to transfer them to a different baking sheet to help them cool a little bit faster. Then prep the rest of your salad ingredients. Chop up some fresh celery, which adds a lovely crunch and sweetness to the salad. And if you're not a fan of celery, hear me out. If you chop it up finely, it'll disappear into the salad, but adds such great flavor and texture. I also like to chop up my red onion finely so that it adds great flavor without being overpowering. One of my favorite ingredients that I like to pair with anything possible are pickles, and they really add a special crunch and tang to this potato salad. Do not skip them. Instead, lean on the side of adding a little extra. Also, finely chop and add some fresh dill, which is one of my favorite herbs, and you can use fresh or frozen dill here. I also like to coarsely chop and add some capers to the salad. It is optional, but it adds a little something to potato salads, and it can be your secret ingredient. The dressing here is ridiculously easy, but it is the best dressing for potato salad. It's just real mayo and Dijon mustard. Mix that up together and you're done. Now that our ingredients and dressing are prepped and our potatoes are mostly cooled, you can use them while they're still a little bit warm. That's totally fine. Break the potatoes up and put them into a large mixing bowl. You can break them up by hand, but I find it's easier to just chop them up coarsely with a knife. Oh boy, my knife was too sharp. Whoops. Shout out to Rocky's Sharpening for keeping our knives super sharp. Once your potatoes are in the bowl, you can just add the rest of the salad ingredients. Now, this is one of those salads that I feel like tastes just better and better as the flavors meld in the fridge, so you can go ahead and add the salad dressing right away, even if you're not serving it right away. You can add the dressing to taste, but I do like to add all of it. Use a spatula to gently mix the potatoes until it's evenly mixed and well coated in that dressing. Oh yes, this is like the ultimate picnic or potluck or barbecue side dish. Actually, the first time I tried it, the first thing I said was, wow, this is good enough to serve for Easter. Like, it tastes so special, I'm telling you. And when I do serve it and I want a nicer presentation, I do like to transfer it to a different dish. I know, I like to be mindful of the dish factor usually because I don't like doing the dishes, but
I'll do them for you.
You all heard him. Oh, look at that crispy potato skin going in. Yummy. And this is such a fun and delicious combination of flavors and textures. I mean, you've got the creamy potatoes, the crunchy and crisp and sweet celery, and pickles, of course. They've got that yummy tang to them. Oh, get in my belly. And you can serve this when it's still a little warm if you don't want to wait for your potatoes to cool down completely, or you can serve it cold. You can even use leftover smashed potatoes if you want to, or leftover boiled potatoes that you can chop up. It's pretty versatile. The smashed potatoes in the oven though, they get like this extra layer of flavor, and that's what makes this salad so special. I mean, it is smashed potato salad after all. My mouth is watering and I want some potato salad, so let's do this taste test. And I love how this is creamy, but it's not heavy. It still has a lightness and a freshness to it. It's probably all the pickles and celery and the purple onion in here. And dill, yes, dill. I always say, add some dill to it and it'll make it Ukrainian. It's like the herb of Ukrainian people, I'm telling you. I wanna get a little bit of everything. Here we go. It's so good. It's so satisfying. Like, I could eat a bowl of this for lunch and be very happy. But it also pairs with so many things. Literally the ultimate side dish. Goes great with steak, with pork, with chicken, with salmon. Anything grilled will be amazing with this potato salad. I want to keep eating it. It's like exciting. You take a bite and you're like exploring the flavors in your mouth. And I love how creamy, creamy smooth those potatoes are. Wow. Okay, my husband's telling me I'm getting out of control, and I probably better finish this taste test in another room. All right, I hope you guys totally love this. Let me know where you spotted Sharky in the comments, and if you have any recipe requests, I would love to hear from you. Also, if you guys love potatoes, which I totally do, it's like one of my favorite foods growing up on. My mom made potatoes all kinds of ways. We have a ton of potato recipes on the blog, ton of potato recipes in our new cookbook. Idaho is potato land. That's why I moved to Idaho, come on. If you love potatoes, you're gonna love this salad. We'll see you on the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Bye.